is up, everybody? Rod J back in the house. Thank you for swinging by to check out another video here on the Beer channel. Appreciate you spending some time. Today I'm going to share with you another beer, and this is going to be another one from Tröegs Brewing Company. And recently, if you watched the last video, I just did Mad Elf. It is the week of Christmas. This is going to be another Mad Elf, but it's going to be the Grand Cru version. So this is one that also comes in at 11% ABV, variant of the actual Mad Elf. The difference with this one, they actually use Balaton cherries, and they also use Demerara sugar, I believe. I think those are two different things they switched up. Still has the wildflower honey, but the cherries they use are supposed to be a little bit more tart than what they use from the other ones. Now, the other version, as I mentioned, there were 5 different variations of cherries. I don't know if they use any of those other variants or just the Balaton in this one. So we'll see how that actually plays out. They consider it the director's cut. Let's go ahead and get this one open. You can see here the nice cork top on the bottle as well. So we'll go ahead and get that taken off and get this beer looked at. Pop the cork. You want to hear it? Here we go. Oh yeah, there's the cork sound. Make the nice little pour. Now on the bottle label, it says a burgundy color for the beer here. It's definitely got a redness to it from the cherries. I'll hold it up here. I think it's more like a plum type color than even kind of a burgundy. Yeah, I guess you can go with a burgundy look on the beer. You know, with the light behind it, you do get that feel, but it's definitely a nice, darker, reddish, purplish color. Aroma-wise, you get the tartness, you get the cherries. Does come out of the glass rather easily, so a nice feel to the aroma taking place. Cherries really popping out a lot more on this version, I think. But you have that spicy Belgian yeast still in play, and you're getting that coming up in the background behind the cherries. So digging the smell on the nose thus far, taste-wise. Very interesting. Definitely more tartness from the cherries that are used here. Now this version is one that I can see where people sometimes feel it has a cough syrup type feel. Definitely has that type of direction taking place here. To me, it's definitely an overly tart, like cherry juice type situation, but I can see where some people kind of can turn that way for the cough syrup type effect. But it is very smooth as far as going down. It has a nice feel to the beer. You get a nice splash in the mouth from the flavor. Trying to look inside the glass here. On the top, looking down, I can see some of the bubbles rising up. But body-wise, it is dark enough where I'm not seeing into it as much to see the carbonation in play. And on the tongue, it does have the carbonation a little bit more subdued. So you're not getting a lot of the tongue prickling sensation. But again, very smooth as far as what you get there, and then on the swallow, just goes down real easy. This one, of course, also 11% ABV, so you have to be careful with this. It comes in a 4-pack. It's not bad. I don't know if it's worth the step up from the regular Mad Elf, and again, for those of you that watch the channel long enough, you know I'm a fan of anything Belgian-y. I feel like the regular Mad Elf can kind of give you that already. This one, a little bit smoother of a version, but I don't know if it's worth the additional price. I forgot what the price is for this one. I ended up getting a single. The single, I think, might have been $5.99, I believe. Maybe either $5.99 or $4.99. I don't know. You'd have to make that call. As far as for me, I don't know if I will want to go to the next level. I think the regular Mad Elf, which I've enjoyed numerous times compared to this one, I think it does just fine itself. You know, if it already accomplishes the goal, sometimes you don't have to adjust it. It's kind of like it's already set. But straight cherry, straight tart, Belgian yeast in the background. not really too much more really going on with this one. So it's not a bad beer. It's just not one that I think, as I mentioned, makes that extra step where I would probably go after it again. I think if you got this around the holidays, I think you're fine. I think you'll enjoy it if you are into kind of the cherry tartness type things. But if you want to save a few bucks, I think you're fine just going with the regular Mad Elf. But that's just me. That's just my take on it. Overall, Tröegs, another nice beer from them. So the Grand Cru Mad Elf. Wanted to check it out here for the holiday season. If you've had it, let me know what you thought of it by leaving a comment in the comment section. Interested on your guys' thoughts as well. And maybe one that you definitely want to give a try to. Maybe compare them side by side and see which one you like more. Look forward to catching up with you guys soon. Remember, there's always time. Get your beer on, drink beer, live happily. Cheers, everybody.